Alright guys, welcome back. My name's Dave. You found do yourself, do it right. As you can see, my Ford shirt and my Ford hat on, and I got the Mustang uncovered, and I got some parts in the box. Now those are for the Mustang. I've been promising some more Mustang videos, so went ahead, ordered some parts. So gonna show you what I got. It's one of the things that I've been wanting for a while. As you can see, the hood is popped, so I guess that can only mean one thing. I got some hood struts in, and we're gonna go ahead and install those. We're gonna do that right now. Alright guys, so what's in the box is we got some hood struts, Ford Performance. I got these from CJ Pony Parts. I usually order stuff from American Muscle or CJ Pony Parts. Holy moly, all these love bugs all over the place now. Anyways, I got these from CJ Pony Parts. they were a couple dollars cheaper, and I'm a cheapskate, so that's what I did. And these are pretty easy to install. At least the video that they had online showed they were pretty easy to install. I guess the hardest part is going to be this battery box, or cover I should say. This battery cover, it's got to come off. These little things, it just pops off, and then you got to drill a hole in the battery cover, because the mount for the strut goes right here. And then the other thing, you just got to take this guy off. It's the bolt for the hood, not a big deal. And then you just pop it together and the struts work. Doesn't seem very hard, so let's get started. So I went ahead and popped off the battery cover. It's down there, and it's held on with these little plastic things. A little center piece pulls up, then the whole thing comes out. If you need a video on how to do that, my GMC headlight video, pain in the ass video, link to that is up here. There was a whole mess of those that I had to pull off just to change a headlight bulb. Go ahead and check that video out. Yeah, so when you get this cover off, it exposes this hole, which this is where your little mount is going to go, this guy here. So I went ahead and emptied the box with all the peanuts, because I didn't want the peanuts to go flying all over the place. And one thing that I already don't like, and I've said it in my other videos, this whole bit right here, this installation instructions are available online, download app, blah blah blah. You know what I really want to say is, motherfucker, I spent $100 and whatever for these struts. Why can't you just print off a god-darn piece of paper that has installation instructions? That's a little harsh, probably, language, my French, but it's why do I have to go online? Now I have to stop what I'm doing, go in there, look up on my computer or on my phone and get the installation instructions, when I just spent $100 and whatever. You could just print them off, throw them in a box, and send them on the way with the struts. So that's already one knock on the whole product, but everything else, it looks all right. I went and got my, I believe it's a 13 millimeter socket for the hood right here. So we take that loose, and then the whole other installation tool you're going to need is an Allen key. You can get a socket for the bolt, but I just went ahead and got the key. It works. It was easy. It was readily available. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'll show you on one side. The other side, you know, if you could do, you know, I can show you one side. There's no sense of showing you both sides. It's the same thing on each side. It's not that difficult, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and show you how to do it. All right, folks, here you go. Got you set up, you know, on the passenger side. We're gonna remove this nut right here, and like I said, it's a 13. Just gonna go ahead and bust her loose. Maybe. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. This, you know, this is a hood bolt, so your hood will loosen up a little bit. Get this nut off, and then you want to make sure you get the right, I guess, mount, prop rod, whatever. They're basically mirror images. So basically, you just take, move your wire out of the way. You take it, put it up on the bolt head, and then you rotate it around. And you got to make sure that this part right here goes up against your hood structure, whatever you want to call it, right there. And then you just put your nut back on, tighten her up. Let's move that out the way. This is you know, hardest part of the process. Actually, the next mount is probably going to be the, you know, most difficult, which still isn't that difficult. Oh, it would help if I was turning the nut, not the little washer. No wonder why it's taking forever. There we go. Sock it back on it. Alright, still touching. And move her a little bit. There we go. Put that back there. So then the next part, and I'll bring you over, move you around a little bit, is right here. This little hole right here. This guy is what this is going to go into. Now you got to kind of fish this little blind nut plate in there, but it has to be in line with these two, you know, with these two guys right here. That's what keeps it from spinning. So when it's in there, it's got to be just like that. So the hardest part is getting this guy down in here, because you kind of got to go at an angle. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up a little bit so it doesn't drop off in there. That would probably be bad. So yeah, you guys stay put. There we go. I'm gonna tighten this up a little bit. Not too much. I want to have a little bit of slack in there. But here we go. Now we gotta fish this guy down in this hole, like so. And then there we go. So now that's in the hole. Now you gotta kind of pull up on it. Pull up on the bolt. This is kind of difficult one-handed. Pull up on the bolt. Let's see if I can get you guys set up so you can see it. Maybe, maybe not. So you got to pull up and turn it at the same time so it tightens down. There, it's turning now. Or it's tightening, I should say. There we go. Now you want to make sure that it's, you know, lined up, fairly lined up. You take your Allen, snug her down, maybe without it moving. Let's see if we can get you guys over here a little bit better. That might be better. So you gotta keep trying to move. Probably should go get my socket. Yep. There we go. Now she's staying put. I guess you just had to get it tight enough for it to stay put. There is a torque spec in the book or in the manual that you gotta go check out online. That's what you want to call a book. 20 foot-pounds. So, you know, be my guest. I'm not gonna dig out my foot-pound torque wrench just to do that. Just to do this, I'm just gonna get it tight. That's there we go. And there you have it. Both of the mounts are installed. Now on this side, I am showing you the little bit more in-depth side. You do have to, they provide a template, and you have to cut that template out so you can drill a hole in the battery cover. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that up and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so got the template. There it is. I went ahead and cut it out already. It comes on a little like 3x5 like a business card. You got to cut it out. And what this represents, the battery box or battery cover basically. So where that mount is, you have to drill a hole in your cover. And what this does is, this is the template. You put this template, take the hole where it shows the hole, put it in the center of the hole, and then you have to drill out where that little mark is. So I'm going to take my center punch that's right there, hit that hole, you know, pop a hole in it, not really pop a hole in it, but put a mark in it, and then I'm going to take my little step drill that's over there on my drill, and I'm going to go ahead and drill the hole. So this will then fit over, it'll fit over that mount that I just put on the car. And I'm not going to be able to do this, you know, one-handed. So I'm going to have to, you know, come back. I'll show you. Alright, I don't know if you can see that little mark in the plastic right there. But, you know, that's from my center punch. And now I'm just going to grab my little step-up drill. This is, you know, nice and soft plastic. So this drill just, you know, it'll make quick work of it. And, you know, I'll bring you back once the hole's drilled out. Alright, there you have it. Like I said, you know, a little step-up drill goes right through that plastic, no problem. Nice soft plastic. And then, you know, your next step would be just to come back over and throw your battery cover on. You gotta, you know, you're gonna have to fish it over that. And of course, not be able to do it one-handed. But, you know, you gotta fish that over that, get it back in there, and then put your little thumb screw things back in. And, yeah, I'll show you the finished this side in just a minute. Alright guys, so got the battery cover back on, and you know, it fits in there. I had to notch out a little bit to get it to fit in there better, to get it to fit flush. Put those back in, and then you can see up here, we're gonna go ahead and grab the strut, and I'm not sure if it matters which one goes where. Well, I guess it does. Do these spin? I'm not exactly sure. Let's try two-handed. It spins that way. So if that goes there, you basically want the forward performance to show out. So if that's that way, this would be the wrong side. You know, because why buy something that has it etched on there if you can't see it? You know, if it's on the inside, you can't see it. That doesn't make any sense. So I guess it's that way on both of them. That doesn't really make much sense. Hey, let me see. Maybe I put the wrong one in. I don't know. Let me go back and actually read the instructions. All right, so forgive me, guys. You know, you gotta give me a little, you know, leeway here and there. I'm a little dyslexic sometimes. So basically, the struts go in like so. So your Ford Performance is outside, and you can read. For some reason, I thought they went like that, which would then allow the Ford to be on the inside, but they go like that. So yeah, these are just like any old normal ones. They have little the little clips on the end. You gotta pull the clips off, pop it in, slide the clips back on, and then it's you know, it's locked in place. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so they just pop in. There's no clips that slide on these. These just pop in, lock into place, and there you go. There's your Ford Performance. It's clipped in down here. It's clipped in up here, and yeah, to get those clipped in, these struts actually hold the hood up more than what the prop rod does. So you're gonna have to kind of take the prop rod loose, push the hood up, and then clip it in down here, up here, which one you left it, you know, you left undone first. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you up on that side on a time lapse, and you can see me go through the whole process, you know, without any stops in the middle. Daggum love bugs, I swear to God. Alright, so both struts are installed, as you can see. This one, much easier. You don't have to mess around with any of the battery cover. That's over there. You know, this one just pops on you. Pops on. Pops on. And, you know, like I said, this side, same thing. They just pop on. Look at that nice, cool little Ford Performance in there. That's pretty nice. Battery cover back on, and you know, it does give it a nice open feel. You know, you don't have to worry about the prop rod. Now, I did take the prop rod off. You know, don't you worry, I will keep it. It'll stay with the car. I'll probably throw it in the trunk, just because I don't use the trunk for anything other than the cover. Yeah, I think it's a much cleaner look. Now, I will say that the hood definitely feels flimsier, you know. Look at it. And what I mean by that, you know, it's all being supported down there. There's no support up here. Now, if you had like a, you know, an aftermarket carbon fiber hood or something like that, you probably, you know, no big deal because it's not as heavy. But you know, this is the stock hood, and here we go. Let's go ahead and close it. Pull it down. Closes the way it should. Nothing crazy. I guess opening is the cool part. If I can get my hand in there and open it. Basically, you just kind of, you don't even really have to push it up. It just kind of goes up on its own. You know, if you need it to go up on its own, I guess it, you know, that's cool. But it is what it is. It's you know. Pushes it right up. Holds it up, nice and steady. I like it because it gets rid of that rod, and I can, you know, I can get in here and, you know, lean over the car wherever I need to lean. It's just, you know, it's out of the way. And it gives it a nice cleaner look. Not that I'm going for a show car with this car at all. You know, it's just a nice driver kind of car. So it is low miles. If you haven't checked out the video on this car, I did a whole California Special Edition video. Check that link out. It's over my head somewhere. If you're on your phone, if you're on your TV, those links aren't going to show up. I just learned that, really. I'm not gonna lie. Watching on my TV, I was watching myself on my TV. How vain is that? Whatever. I need watch hours and stuff, so I watch my own videos. Anyways, those links, they don't show up on my head, over my head when you're on your TV, so only on your phone, I guess. That's what I'm told by the tech people. So yeah, there she is. It's my California Special. It's my fun car, my my weekend car, my going to work on Friday car. It's she's fun. She's a fun little driver. Sounds good, runs good. It's low miles. It's only got 23,000 miles on it. So it's basically new, really. But there are there's some things I want to do to it. I guess one more thing on this car, and that is to get rid of this unsightly expansion chamber. I just don't like that look. It just looks terrible under there. People are like, well, what about your brake over there? This guy over here, that's your brake fluid. It's smaller, it's out of the way, it's not right up front, it's not right in your teeth, you know what I'm saying? You open up the hood, you see this cool little 5.0 symbol, you got the cool, strut tower brace with the California Special on there, and then you got this big ugly plastic thing, looks like it's got condensation in it all the time, and that just takes away from the whole, the whole prettiness of the 5.0, of the Coyote, as pretty as it can be. Cold air intake, which I didn't do this, somebody else had already did. The previous owner put that K&N on there, which I appreciate. At least he put a good quality one, or he or she, whatever. But yeah, this has got to go. This is the next thing that I buy for the car, and probably, well, not gonna say probably the last. Because I do want to replace the splitter. You see the splitter, that guy there, it's a little chewed up on the one side over here, right there. That's the first thing to go. People run up in the parking lots and hit curbs and whatnot. So expansion chamber there, and the splitter, and that might be it. Now my son, he has a 350Z, and he just put wheel spacers on it, and man, that thing looks pretty awesome with the wheel spacers. So now I was looking at it like, oh man, maybe I could put some wheel spacers on mine, get them out a little bit, fill up this wheel well a little bit. And that's, if I do that, that's a long time in the future, not anything soon. Gotta think about that first. I don't typically make snap decisions. I like to think about stuff. I like to do a little bit of research, go online, look at cars that have wheel spacers, that kind of thing. I want to keep the car fairly stock, do little things like I just did, the hood thing and that, and replace the splitter, but that's just a pretty up kind of item. I don't want to do anything too crazy to make somebody believe that it's hopped up or anything like that. I just want it to be fairly stock, and that's all I'm going for. So yep, here he is. One final look up underneath the hood and the car. She's pretty sexy in my opinion. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for this hood strut video. Something quick, something a little easy, not too many tools involved, just just a little bit of time. As you can see, got the hood down. Simple little project. Anybody can do that. Hopefully nobody's taking their car to the shop to have that done. If you are, you probably got a lot of money and you just want to give it away. But anyways, so yeah, that's gonna do it. You know, if you like this stuff, give me a thumbs up. You got a Mustang, you know, put it down in the box. Tell me what you got, you know, what year, what model. You know, that's always nice, you know. I see the neighbor, can't really see it, but the neighbor down there, he's got a 65 sitting in his driveway now. I guess it pulled in yesterday. I didn't see it until this morning. But it's blue. It's pretty nice. It's got some horns on the front, which is a little weird, in my opinion. But anyways, so yeah, you like this kind of stuff, you like Mustangs, you like the motorcycle, the old car, under the cover there. You like this stuff, give me a thumbs up. You know, like you do at all the other, at the end of the videos, you know, like, tag, share, follow, all that stuff. And, you know, like always, till next time, thanks a lot.